Hi, thanks for joining me today. We're going to cover adding documents to your loop and then submitting that loop for review so your files can be checked for compliance and your closing will happen quickly and efficiently and you will get paid very much on time. So the first thing we're going to do is select Add a Loop. And I'm going to name the loop by the address if this is a listing loop. If it's a buyer loop, please name it the buyer's name, and as you go to contract, then change the loop to the address. We use our paperwork by address names, not customer names. So I'm just going to create a loop, name it, and continue. Now this step here, the loop template, I am not going to select a loop template because for this loop, I am uploading paperwork that I have already had signed at the table by the client. So I'm just going to say continue. We will cover loop templates in another video. I'm not going to upload a photo and I'm going to hit done. Here's my loop. I'm going to say the type is a listing for sale. And it's going to be an active listing. Now you saw those choices there, so whichever stage you're in with your listing or your deal, please check the appropriate one. I'm now going to view loop. And because this is a listing, I'm going to rename this folder to listing folder. And this folder will contain all the documents that I need to have signed for my listing. Now, let's say I have already created my file, my paperwork is signed, and I have it uploaded to my computer, and I'm going to load it into the loop. I'm going to select this browse session. Now, the only way that you can add files to your loop is if they are in a PDF format. Most computers, when you say print, there's a save as PDF option. That's all you need to do to get your files into a PDF format that you can upload. I'm going to say browse. And over here in my downloads, I have a multiple documents. So what I did was I just created a folder, a PDF with all the documents I would need for a listing. If I go into multiple documents and open them, .loop has a really nice feature. And I can take this document and I can split it into the multiple pages. So I don't know if you go in here and go File, Split Document, it's going to ask you how many pages are in your document or how many files are in this document. So I'm going to say split the document into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't know how many documents I have in here, so I'm going to come over here and just scroll down and count them. So there's my agency, which is one document. Oops, sorry. Here is my exclusive right to sell, which is my second document. Here's my lead paint, which is my third, my property, which is 4, carbon monoxide 5. This is the new New York State Fair housing, which is 6. So I'm going to split this into 6 documents. Now what it asks me for is what the name of these documents are. So the first one is my agency disclosure, and that goes from page 1 to 2. The next document is my exclusive right to sell. So I'm going to name it exclusive right to sell. And this document is page 3, 4, 3, and 4. So I'm just going to change that. My next document is my lead paint. And my lead paint is a single page document. So that will be page 5. And my next document is the property condition affidavit, which tells me that you have spoken to your client about the property condition law. And basically all this says is that you as a real estate agent have explained it to them. My next document is the carbon monoxide, which is a single page document. So that would be page 7 to 7. And my last is the new fair housing, which is a 2-page document. And I split it. So all my documents have been split. So I hit done, and that's going to take me back to my loop. So now what we have here is all my documents. Now filled out, just empty documents. When you upload all your completed documents and split them for me, this is what I'm going to see. So I see that you have your agency, your exclusive right to sell, lead paint, property condition affidavit, the carbon monoxide, and our new fair housing. So the next thing I'm going to do is say submit for review. I'm going to rename this. And next, it's going to ask me what kind of review this is. It's my listing folder. It's brand new, so I'm putting it in for a listing review, and I hit submit. So now what happens is I will be notified, or I can filter for these loops and go through and check them, make sure that they're compliant, that you're following the office guidelines, and have it all set for as you go into your next step of your deal or your listing. I hope this was helpful. I hope you will ask me any questions that you have, and look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.